58 riots.
When did David Hockney move
and then the residents' associations start. That I'm trying to get to the Powis Square story, and we're approached by Peter Davis, and he really is an emissary of Peter Rackman, who officially another one that's part gangster, got a kind of straight side to him as well. To offer. To convert Powis Square into a playground, if rent tribunal applications were withdrawn against him, and so that didn't happen. But most of the applications were withdrawn, probably under intimidation. Then the Residents' Association called for the opening of the gardens in '61. I should read this. The owners offered its use for £500 a year rent. But then he raised it to 2,000 beyond the reach of the residents. Moving really forward just on Powis Square, in 1964, the local young communists, I think that's including Eddie Adams, who's still around, he told me about this, organised a petition calling for RBKC to acquire the gardens for use as a public space.
We're beginning to see the liberalisation of drugs around this way. This area is beginning to attract new ideas of consciousness. The 60s hasn't quite exploded, but it's about to. Some of these nascent ideas are sort of percolating here. And I don't know if people know that about John Hoppy and the London Free School that took place in Hedgegate in Powis Terrace.
For here I was going to jump on, but that's the... it's all happening around Powis Square.
So we must have had new people arriving who were engaging with these ideas.
But then it goes. It's still I think 1966 is a really important year where everything kind of changes into more swing 60s pop culture. But before that, there's the Notting Hill Community Workshop by another controversial character, George Clark, which involved with the carnival and anti-carnival later on. But he'd been to the States and picked up civil rights movement ideas. A lot of people going to America and bringing ideas back over here, and that really, and this guy John Hopkins that he had as well. All the different ideas come from America.
Why do you think John Hopkins and Michael Horowitz is not here? Do you know the poet Michael Horowitz?
Michael Horowitz, of course.
Michael lives down at the end of the square, so you had people like Horowitz, John Hoppy moving here.
I think Horowitz is the first, and he's still there, or they were. I say they were bohemian, eccentric characters.
Bohemian's the wrong word for these people. Bohemian's kind of the wrong word for John Hoppy. They're actually innovatives. They're actually they're very young at this time. They're actually playing with new ideas to quite a high level. As we know, Michael Horowitz will have the Poetry Olympics at the Royal Albert Hall, which with Ginsberg will change the face of poetry and becomes what we think of as the hippie movement. Also,
and Alex Trocky. I think that was kind of what a bit of it was organised around.
John Hoppy over here will open the London Free School, which is the first kind of experimental no-rules school.
It's the early 60s, Michael Horowitz, beatnik kitchen sink playwright at times, and including Brian Jones, I think the first rock connection, who pretty much confirmed that Brian Jones lived in Ishmael Blackrobe's flat, because Ishmael's had Stone's obsessives come round kind of hassling them. So anyone would hassle Ishmael, but I think they must have confirmed that was where Brian Jones briefly stayed. The performance, I think, that was Brian Jones' bit of an influence on Mick Jagger's character when he didn't really live there, but or film there.
Also, I think we need to think about how people's clothes, the style. There's two pubs on the Portobello Road, Finch's and the one further up there that's called the corner.
Lonsdale.
Hennike's. Yeah. You're getting men growing their hair slightly long. Sooner getting their hair slightly long, and that you're getting kind of clothes that are slightly different. There's a shop just up here on Portobello Road called Lord Kitchener's Valet.
All those things happened in 1966.
These shops will be selling a lot of army surplus, which you'll see on the Sergeant Pepper's Lonely Heart Club's band cover in a bit. Here she is, Cathi Unsworth, our other lead person this evening.
In Powis Terrace, and he graduated, but he was at the Royal College of Art in 1959, and that's when he started living around here. And when he started, he's one of these people that connect other people, and a lot of stuff spin out of that. And so he connects the first wave, as I think, that's the Bad Penny Blues, Jack the Stripper, early 60s, medieval gangsters and art students and other types, creative types around here. But he also then ushers in this late 60s period of creativity. He's got Brian Ferris of the First Night Spent Round in London was at David Hobby's studio here, and he's introduced to Brian Eno at a flat in the neighbourhood through the connection of Hockney, and Anthony Price and Ozzy Clark, who are later students at the RCA, who specifically got their places there because of Jamie Ironside. Yeah, so Roxy Music spin out of that as well, and Hockney's there in that monitor programme with Dancing with Pauline Boaty at the end of the 50s, beginning of the 60s, and he's still here at the end, ushering in another meeting of artists, writers, creative types.
Manzanera.
Yeah.
Manzanera.
Yeah, Phil Manzanera.
We just recalled having his audition. I think that must be into his early 70s. In a derelict house in Notting Hill.
I think it's
whether
the 60s actually.